So it's recently occurred to me that some of you don't know that I'm Canadian, so I thought I would recommend some books by Canadian authors that are in the romance genre. I'll have a part 2 with sci-fi fantasy. First up, I have to recommend Writing Mr. Right by Alina Khawaja. This is a super cute contemporary romance that follows a main character who wants to become a writer or an author, and she wakes up on her 30th birthday to find the flesh and blood manifestation of her writing muse, and he happens to be a really hot guy. I absolutely love the magical element of this book, and it was just such a fun read. The Summers Between Us by Noreen Nanja. This is a wonderful summer romance, which is split across multiple timelines where we are seeing the characters interact when they were kids and, teenagers, when they were seeing each other every summer at the summer cottage in Pike Bay. And then we're also getting the current timeline where the main character returns to Pike Bay many years later and is forced to come to terms with her previous love. Next up, I have Not Safe for Work by Nisha J. Tooley. This is a super fun and sexy workplace romance that has a bit of a hate to love vibe to it. Our main characters have definitely misunderstood each other over the past several years and are forced on a work retreat that happens to be sort of a vacation and are placed in forced proximity to deal with each other and maybe discover more about each other. This book also delved into what it feels like to work in male-dominated workspaces, so that was also really interesting. Next up, I have Never Been Better by Leanne Toshiko Simpson. This one is a mix of My Best Friend's Wedding and The Silver Linings Playbook. It has bipolar rep, and it's a bit more of a rom-com where the main character goes to her friend's wedding to try to break it up. It's also a perfect summer read, so highly recommend. I cannot go without mentioning Much Ado About Nada by Uzma Jalaluddin. This is probably one of my favorite second chance romances ever. It has so much yearning to it, wonderful characters, and just tugged at all of my heartstrings. Next, I have A Little Holiday Fling by Farah Heron. I literally just finished this book and I'm so freaking obsessed with it. I loved it so much. She did so many things so well with this romance. It is a holiday romance. As you can tell, it's set in Toronto. It's very much a love letter to Toronto during the Christmas time, but it also features so many wonderful side characters that I absolutely adored, and I feel like really fleshed out the story and made the characters very 3D. Highly recommend for your holiday reads this winter. Okay, and then I also want to recommend one romance that I'm planning to read very soon, which is Only Because It's You by Rebecca Fisea. This book follows a main character who is not the marrying kind, but when her friend, who's from Ethiopia, is on the brink of his big break as an aspiring actor in Toronto, she decides that she can't live without him and that she will marry him to become his spousal sponsor so that he can stay in the country. Of course, they think it'll just be an on-paper marriage between friends that will shortly end in divorce, but maybe things don't actually go the way she plans. Super excited to read this one very soon. Let me know which Canadian romance authors you're obsessed with and leave me your recs below.